Yo, yo, chat, what up? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday night, the first breaks of the week here at Cam's Cards. We got breaks all week long, except for Saturday this week. Typically, we'd have breaks on Saturdays, but not tonight. Chat, we got one team still on the board. If you brothers are interested, I got Tennessee Titans at $30. Offers are open. Once we get them sold, we'll get ripping tonight, my friends. Happy to have you guys here at the home of the half hobby tonight. We got Phoenix, Mosaic, Photogenic, Cosmic, Update, and Pro Debut going down tonight, man. Every box we open here at Cam's Cards is a giveaway for everybody here in the live stream. Every single night we got specials running. Friday night is our free Hobby Pack Friday. Win 4 teams on eBay, you get a free Hobby Pack. Tomorrow night, we got more breaks. If you bid on those tonight, I got some giveaways for you guys via the big box. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. Until this final team up on the board. Bang. Tennessee. I'm gonna even... There we are. Tennessee Titans, my last team left tonight, brothers. Offers are open. How we doing? How we been? Happy Wednesday, friends. One team on the board. CJ, I'm kind of stuck at not doing 20. I've already passed on 20 to another guy, so I feel bad taking 20 now. So I got to be locked on 25. Chat, what up, what up? Welcome in, welcome in. I'll do 25 in a Zion, if you want to do that. If you can hear. CJ, you in here yet? I do 25 in a Zion, but I passed on 20 twice now. So if I take it now, I feel bad for the people that I didn't take that deal on. Especially because they don't have teams. Or, I passed it on 3 times. Passed on it 3 times. 2 of the 3 don't have teams tonight. I said I would do 25 in a Zion. I've passed on 20 on 3 different people already. So I take 20, I feel bad. But if I'll do 25 and I'll give you a free Zion. 25 and a free Zion mag. If you want to, I'm not. If not, no big deal. I'm sure someone would take them. I'll do 25 in a pack. Yeah, sure. You want to do that? I'll do that. Good for it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Take them on board. There we go. Sold out. Put that there. CJ, how's your week been, man? You get your data storage thing? Electrician come out? Was it expensive? CJ, I got you on him, brother. 25 in a pack. And then I'll do your math tonight after the stream of what you. I still think you had 30 credit because we didn't say anything in the PSA for you on Sunday or Monday. So I think you still have 30 credit. We didn't do any Zions. I don't think I forgot to update it, so I think we're good at 30. All right, let me print out the football sheet. Again, we're back tomorrow night. Weird week this week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Nothing on Saturday. There we go. I hate I have this thing. I have the same sheet from 2020 color coded. Never changed it because I stopped using the color coding. All right, they're coming off the printer. That's solid. That's solid. We got breaks again tomorrow. NFL and MLB got a fun one tomorrow night, man. Cosmic and Bowman draft. So if you've never been in a Bowman draft or a Bowman break, Bowman is like, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's like imagine opening up 2025 football, but collecting 2028 rookies. But then you get to collect 2025 rookies with other boxes. So it's a lot of fun. So tomorrow night we got Bowman Draft and Cosmic and 2022 Sonic. So be sure to look at your 2020, was it 25 MLB Draft? And look at your prospects, who you're wanting to go get. A lot of guys out of Oklahoma. Let me get this chat where I can see just a little bit better. Chat, welcome in. If you guys are a first timer, thrilled to have you, brothers. Really am thrilled. Welcome in. Say what up. Say what up. Dude, you do. I've had people try for me. I wouldn't say I put a lot of money into it, but I've had buddies that are software engineers that make solid dough, and it's not easy with the amount of different sets. It's very difficult. They tell me each time, oh, that's no big deal, and then they start trying to work on it, and they're like, dude, I don't know. Because like you could sort it by team, but then some cards don't have the team on the card, and then sometimes you have a player that's been signed to a new team, and he's still pictured in his old uniform, and then some cards, that whole team aspect is just a slight color difference, and they were like, yeah, I don't know. But if you figure one out, you let me know. I'm telling you, the first person to come up with that idea is a billionaire. Maybe not a billionaire, millionaire. Multi, 10, 100 millionaire, for sure. Every breaker across the world will buy one. Every hobby shop will have one. Imagine you sell it to a hobby shop, you bring your cards into a hobby shop, you put them in a dispenser, and the dispenser kicks them out into little buckets for you, I've sorted already, and then you charge like a $75 hourly rate for as many cards as you can get done in the hour. If you don't want to buy the machine if it costs too much, like stuff like that. Or if you get it down to the way you make it personal, and every single person has a chance of owning one. There you go. The ones right now have monthly subscriptions on them, but they're TCG. Yeah, and it helps because now imagine you make that robot, right? You have that robot, it's scanning everything, it's putting everything into a database. Now you put an auction house on your database. So all you gotta do as the collector is click on a card that you have in your collection and put post to auction. Then you charge that 8% auction house fee, which slaps eBay out of the house at their 15% rate. You make 8% on every card sale. Yeah. It's easier said than done, but that is a real opportunity, I believe, that exists. If possibly done. If possibly done. Chat, what up? Welcome in, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, you could do, I mean, dude, there's a Mark Rober video. I don't know if you know who Mark Rober is. He's a YouTuber, scientist, worked at NASA. He does like science experiments. Oh yeah. 100%. Because you know how much that would add to eBay's collecting if they could have that as like you would get so many more listings because everything would already be scanned in. So people don't have to go through the pain of listing cards. Yeah, they would snatch it up quick. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I forgot. Chat, welcome in. Say what up. Happy to have you. I got sidetracked. Give it one more minute, then we'll get rolling tonight, friends. Right. Yeah, those I really do. I've won. Oh, the Mark Rober video. He has a video where he makes a puzzle. He has a little machine that can scan a puzzle, suction cup to the puzzle piece, and then build the puzzle. And even building something like that, where it was delicate enough to pick up a puzzle piece and then have AI to scan a puzzle piece and put it together, was like incredibly complex for a NASA engineer. But who knows? All right, brothers, we're already on the big screen. We don't gotta wait. Let's get rolling into tonight. Why don't we start with a little football box? If you've never been in a Cam's Cards right before, we alternate as we go. We'll go football, baseball, into we're out of boxes tonight. Starting us off tonight, we do a little photogenic. I love photogenic. It's a great set. I've got plenty of it. We are rocking 3 packs out of it. We got 4 packs, whatever one we don't want, or whichever one Alexa doesn't want. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 3.
3 goes back to the box. There we are. There we go. Hey, I can see. They didn't make it very far from me, but maybe for you they will. Man, the Hornets finally made a comeback as it was too late. Chat, first giveaway of the night. Guess team for the first rookie card. First rookie card. Yeah, you could make that where it actually worked and got under 500, like at a price point for market, like $500. Every collector, like serious collector, would have one. It'd be incredible. It'd be absolutely spectacular. I'm sure it's possible. I don't know why it hasn't been existed yet. Everybody's slow getting in here now. CJ, it's just you and me. I got 4 people in here, but nobody wants to guess team. 5 people in here. Guess the team, chat. First rookie giveaway for a free pack. If you guys are first timers, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube account. Anders, what up, brother? Subscribe to the YouTube account and subscribed. Gordo, good to see you, gentlemen. Gordo, Anders, how's the week been, brothers? I got a Darren Payne, Commanders, with a little Matt Stafford. Aaron Jones. I got a Kendrick Bourne. Another Darren Payne, Commanders. Anders. What a gorgeous card. Oh, my goodness. 6 out of 10. What a way. Anders, it might be horrible, but we're not doing horrible around here right now for you, man. How about that unpaid magic? How about that, man? That's sharp. What a pretty card. Anders, 6 out of 10. Give that brother a bang. There we go. Man, everybody's having a rough week. I'm sorry to hear that, brothers. I really am. 6 out of 10. Anders, there we go, man. Hopefully that cheers the week up just a touch. How about a little Matt Prater? CJ let me know on Monday. He was like, yeah, I have to have an electrician come out. Then we can hear Wednesday. Gordon's like, stressful week. Anders like, terrible week. Oh, brothers. I am sorry to hear that. Positive light out of my world. Dude, so I got these new contacts, right? I talked about it a little bit a week ago. Like stigmatism. But I couldn't see, got new contacts. They were horrific, dude. Every time I blinked, everything smeared. Got some new contacts in today from them. Wouldn't put them in. Oh my goodness, it's like a waterfall in my eyes. I'm loving it so far. Dude, I was gonna ask you about that tonight, CJ. Nice Kyler Murray. I was gonna ask you about that. Zamir. Kenneth Walker. Cooper DeJean B-Man. One more. Lad McConkey, Chargers, Girk. Nice, good ones. Nice ones back to back there. I didn't know if that was real or made up or what. But I saw somewhere online that there was an exploding tree warning for Minnesota. But then I also saw somewhere that were like, oh, our trees are tempered to this weather. It's not going to be that bad. Dude, this snowstorm coming up, going to be crazy. Apple weather for Oklahoma City was saying like 18 to 22 inches for some people. I don't think it's going to be that much, clearly. And if it's less, it's usually just because it's ice right now is what I've heard. But I think it's going to miss me mostly south, which I'm excited about. You know, snow was fun as a kid because you didn't have to go to school. Now it's just a pain in the butt because you got to shovel it and everything you do gets gross. Like the next week, you get out of the store, you get out of the parking lot at the grocery store and you're stepping in a slushy puddle up to your ankle. Jamar Chase. Oh, I hate it. Gordo, solid way to hold off the comeback there on the Hornets just now, man. Keenan Allen, I thought there when Evan Mobley had a turnover in the fourth, they were going to let it slide. Bryce Young, my king. Jatavion Sanders. Horns down, but he's a Panther. Now, so I'm going to Cabo next Tuesday. So I just see this. Oh, all-inclusive or Cabo? Ooh, I need thick top loaders. Oh, sorry, chat. That's fair. I love a good all-inclusive. It's not even just for like how good it is, but like how simple it is. You just walk around, do whatever you want. You know, like if I want to go to the pizza place, I get some pizza. Beautiful card, Anders, by the way. Congratulations. We've hit 2 out of 10 out of photogenic coming up recently. A little wedding action. Wedding in Cabo, man. Cabo. Is Cabo on the California side? The west coast of Mexico? Or is it on the south, like Playa del Carmen? All those. That's the only one. Playa, Cozumel. Okay, because I've never been there, but I've been to like Playa. Gordo, you're an animal, brother. You're so kind. A wonderful Zion mag coming up for Anders. Fun fact, Best Buy wasn't able to recover any of the data off my computer. Surprise, surprise. So they offered me my original repair. They said they'll refund it. So that was my great thing of the day. My $90, I paid $90 to have everything wiped on my computer. They said, oh, we'll take that back. There we are. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anders, Mr. Gordo taking care of you, brother. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's do a pro debut. We've been doing really good on pro debut, man. It's been a fun rip. The sorting of it absolutely sucks, but other than that, we've got some really cool gold, some autos. We're down to our final 2 from this box. Chat, number autographed is the giveaway. Again, we got more breaks again tomorrow night. Short week this week. Just tonight, Thursday, Friday on eBay. That's all we got. We got 3 nights. Tonight, Thursday, Friday. And then we're off on Saturday. We'll be back on Sunday, of course, for those Discord breaks. Those are available now. You can at any point get your bids in for tomorrow. We're going to spin some wheels. NFL 5 times, MLB 5 times for some free packs. We didn't hit our quota last week, chat. We didn't give away enough packs. I gotta give away more packs this week. We gotta give away some more packs this week. First numbered or auto, whatever comes first here is some pro debut. And there's going with the Mets. All right, here we go. Kyle, Gage Miller, Culpepper, Mike, Sean, welcome in, gentlemen. Happy to have you. JD, Yoelen Cespedes. I'm going to butcher some of these guys' names, chat. Just be ready. Joshua, James Tibbs, pro debut. Alexander Albertus. Aaron Parker. Griffin Burkholder. Got a Kevin Alcantara. Yo, Fran Castillo. Chris. Walda Schmidt. Rawhide. Vladimir. What do we got here? Lazaro Montez. That's going to be Everett Aqua Sox. I think it's the Mariners minor league team. Oh, signed Mariners. Yeah, it is the Mariners. Let's go. I'm starting to learn my minor league teams. Chat, don't forget for Baseball Crew, if you guys are big baseball fans, we are rocking some Bowman Draft tomorrow night. Bowman Draft and Cosmic. A reminder that Bowman Draft is a completely different list of people to chase because it is the draft players versus the rookies coming up to the majors. If you need help looking into that, I'm always happy to help show you some teams that might have some players to chase that might be good, or people that were just towards the top of the draft in general, if you know what I mean. Because it's like... It's really weird. It's like putting in a 2028 box of players when we're collecting 2025. I got a Caveras Tears. Ooh, auto Padres. Anders. I feel like I'm about to hear about this one in the chat. Anders, there you are with your second auto tonight. Caveras Tears. ACL. Padres. I got Jonathan Santucky. I probably butchered that. Brody. Ty. For the Montestetto Nuts. It's actually not Montestetto. It's like I don't know. I've heard Alexa say it was crazy. Nick Mitchell. Namala. Jamie. Hey, Thunder game's on. We're up 5-0 against the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go. Let's go. Parlay's already dead for tonight. Parlay tonight was Hornets and Thunder the money lines. I thought with the Cavs having so many guys out and the Hornets have been hot, I was like, you know what? Just off the vibes, Hornets are going to do it. And they just started out horrifically bad. They couldn't even get it close. Couldn't even get it close. Until the fourth quarter, of course. But it was LaMelo versus Lonzo, which is pretty cool. Tyson Lewis. It is rivalry week in the NBA, if you didn't know. Probably 95% of people didn't know that. Rodney Green. Joe Indri Vargas. Cole Font. That's his name, brothers. Braylon Dowdy. Caleb Durbin. Cole Emerson. Eduardo Tite on the Threshers. Ronnie Hernandez. Matt Shaw. Jonathan Long. Bryce Eldridge. Brody Hopkins on the Hot Rods. Chat, what's your local minor league affiliate that you guys get to go watch? How about a Cam Caminetti for the Braves? Ours is the Oklahoma City Comets. We don't have one here in Manhattan. We got one in Wichita. I can't remember the name. Cole Emerson. That's a sick logo, though. Cole Emerson. We got a Cash Mayfield on the Green Wave. That is going to be out of 99. 76 out of 99. Out of 299 right here. Blake Wright for the Fresno Grizzlies. Hey Siri, who is the major league affiliate of the Fresno Grizzlies? Colorado Rockies right here. Colorado Rockies. Padres. Rockies with an auto right there. Mr. CJ. With the auto on that purple Blake Wright. Cole Emerson, we'll throw him up there. I like a good minor league baseball game from time to time. Oklahoma City Dodgers turn to the Oklahoma City Comets. That was the team we got to go watch. I got Caleb Durbin. Marvin Alcantara. I have no idea how to say that guy's name. Sorry, brothers. Brody. Ethan. And a Kellen Lindsey for the Dodgers. All right. That's the first baseball box of tonight. We're going to go into some football. We're going to go into football, and then we'll talk about how you guys can win some more free packs now by getting your bids in for tomorrow if you guys want to. Again, never required or expected, but always appreciated when you guys bid early, and I like to reward those people by having the chance to win some free packs. I've got a fully stocked up big box over here. Let's do our mosaic. Do we got our final quarter? We do. Final quarter of this box, my friends. First, on the giveaway, we're going to spice it up on this one a little bit. We'll spice it up a little bit. Let's double it down. We got a small crew tonight. Let's double it down. Give him something to play for here. If you want to guess the first no huddle, those are the ones that look like a disco card, like a bunch of circles on it. First no huddle, guess the team. I'll give you a free hobby pack if you guess it right. If you guess the first rookie, I'll give you a free regular pack. By first rookie, I mean first rookie team. First team to get a rookie card. Just put hobby or pack. Just put hobby or reg next to your team guess. So if you want to go like disco, just say no huddle or just say Panthers hobby. That's how we know you're looking for the no huddle card versus the first rookie card. No huddle Bears, Packers, Jags, Patriots hobby. If you don't put anything next to it, we'll just say that's the regular. You're just going for the regular pack. You're going for first rook. Man, ESPN's got their score bug, under the thing right now. Sorry for the confusion on that for a minute. Took me to figure out how I was going to do that giveaway. Where they have like all the scores and stuff, and it's making the game have black bars on the left and right of the screen. Not enjoyable. Not nice. I know that's complaining about absolutely nothing, but if I pay for a 50-inch TV, I want to use all 50 inches of it for TV sports watching. All right, here we go, brothers. We got on top. How about a little DK Metcalf? Calvin Austin. I always do that. Calvin Johnson. Megatron. Drew, what up, brother? 8:30s on Wednesdays, Thursdays, 9 p.m. Friday, Saturday. That might be where you're at. We're on the third box tonight, so you're about to halfway. You're all good. Cole Kmet, Mikael, Judkins, No Huddle, Drake May, and the Patriots. And the first rookie is going to be Tyler Shuck and the Saints. How about it? Look at that Tyler Shuck right there. New Orleans. New Orleans. Drew, good to see you, brother. Tyler Shuck. How that spells Shuck is beyond me. If I don't say Shuck, I'll get yelled at. Jaden Daniels, Zach Bond, Khalil Shakir, CMC. By the way, this dude had 400 touches this season. That's incredible. And a Kyron Williams for the Rams. Chat, AFC, NFC Championship is here. Is everybody in agreement that it's Patriots, Seahawks in the Super Bowl? Anybody have anything different? Patriots, Seahawks. I like the Rams. I picked the Rams preseason. They've just been they played with fire too many times. Really? You got Rams? Okay. If they didn't, I guess they didn't really just barely beat the Bears. They had them by a score. It took heroics. Yeah, I always said Tyler Show as well. That's what I always said. I like the Rams. They barely beat the Panthers. They barely beat the Bears. The Seahawks just... Now, don't get me wrong. The 49ers were banged up, but they dog walked them. I think McVay's a... You know, I'll say this. McVay I've looked up to a lot. He's had a lot of questionable play calling for me. That I've noticed. Like, if something's working, he won't go to it. Like, they were running all over the Panthers, and they didn't run the ball on us. So they just started passing the ball, and that's how they lost the game with the fumble. We strip sacked Matt Stafford. I don't know what it is. I do like him overall as a coach, though. Darnell Mooney. Deontay Thornton. Jade, what do you feel about your odds, CJ, against the Rams in the Super Bowl? Rams or Seahawks? Who would you rather face as a Patriots fan? Nice Jaden Reed, Silver. Montez Sweat. No Huddle. Caleb Johnson. Christian Watts. I love those all-white unis for the Packers. They're very good. Jaden Reed again. Ramadre. Really? Okay. Tyreek Hill. To be fair, that's actually not a terrible take if you think, in my opinion, if you believe Sam Darnold's going to fall apart, which is possible. Because you guys did just beat the Texans defense. You did beat the Texans defense, which is good. Seahawks defense, I think, might be a touch better. But they also had C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud was so bad, man. Oh, my goodness. As a Panthers fan, it was nice because I've heard all about C.J. Stroud for 3 years, how the Panthers should have took C.J. And don't get me wrong, I wanted C.J. over Bryce Young when the draft happened. Until he did that stupid test. He had a test pre-draft where he, did horrific on just, general football knowledge. And then apparently he retested and did great, but I don't know. It was nice for a day not to hear about how C.J. Stroud was better than who we took at number 1. Tiki. Tajay. Broncos, Rams. Hey, if it happens, you know the meme, Absolute Cinema? That's what it'll be. DJ Giddens, I like that. Quinn Ewers. You know, Quinn Ewers actually might not be a bad buy low guy right now. I don't know if they plan on drafting somebody. I think Tua's done in Miami. They benched him. He went all the way down the 4th or 3rd string. They lose McDaniels. They're probably going to do a little rebuild action. If I had to guess, Tua's done or out the door. I don't know what they're going to do with Tua. Quinn Ewers, before the year he came out to get drafted, was a much higher overall pick. He fell his last year in college. I don't think he's that great. But if you stock up on Quinn and then he gets named starter week 1, unload half of it, hold on the half to see if he does great kind of thing. That's how I like to play it. Eliak, A.O. Maynard, Elick, CJ on the Tennessee Titans. There you are, brother. There you are. I like that. Jordan Love, Tank Bigsby, Eric Allen, Josh Allen, Brian Thomas Jr., and a Bijan Robinson. One guy, now a guy I'm not big on that some people were, was Jalen Milroe out in Seattle, because everybody believed kind of that Sam Darnold was going to go back to his old form with Seattle. He didn't. I don't think he's going to anytime soon either, so I think we won't see Jalen Milroe play anytime soon. But we got, I mean, another guy, Steelers. Oh, I'm blanking on his name. Went out of Ohio State and Kansas State. Won a national championship 2 years ago. Oh, man. Will Howard. Will Howard of the Steelers. You know, now that I believe Aaron Rodgers is retiring, who knows? He might get that starting chance next year. If he gets that starting job, all he can do is sell it. People's value skyrockets when they get announced as a starter. It's kind of crazy. All right, brothers. It's the halfway point of tonight's breaks. I got to talk to you about my big box. I need a name for it still, chat. I need a name for it. So right here's my big box. This is the way I give away more free packs every single night, every single break. On top of all the giveaways that we do, this is the big box. It has 20 different numbers. Behind each number is a blaster. It's just a deconstructed blaster. It's just the packs, just the contents, the organs of a blaster box, because the blaster wouldn't fit in these little cubbies. So I'm going to send a link in your YouTube chat and tell you how you guys can play to win some free packs. Send, play, put. There's going to be a link that shows up here in your YouTube chat. Really easy. Nothing crazy. If I can get it out. That link should be showing up right about now. Now, your screen is going to look a little bit like my screen, just not as zoomed in. Let me give you... Shoop. There we go. This is what your screen probably looks like, or something very similar. You're going to want to click on that link. This link's going to be to my eBay page. Like I said, I'm clicking on the link to prove to you it's not going to take you to a hot women website, or it's not going to try and steal your social security number. It's simply a link to my eBay page. We're breaking again tomorrow night, brothers. We got more things. Now, one of the boxes I wanted to talk about tonight, because if you don't know, let me put you on. These totally certified boxes, you guys know I brag about how good these boxes are, right? This is the equivalent, but for 2024. I was able to pick some more up. It's been forever. They went up so high on the aftermarket, I said, forget it. I found some at a phenomenal deal. I said, I can't pass up on them. So I put them together in this break. It's going to be a good one. 2025, 24, 24. That's what we got going on for football tomorrow night. And then, of course, for the baseball crew, Bowman draft is here, as well as some Cosmic and some Sonic for some 2022. Bobby Witt, J-Rod, Jaron Duran, that class of rookies. Now, what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to get your bids in for tomorrow night. What we'll do at the end of tonight's break is I'll spin some wheels. If the wheel, like this is our NFL wheel, you also have one for MLB. If it happens to land on you or the team you have the highest bid on for tomorrow, so that would be the Bears. We go on over to the eBay. We find the Bears. If there's a person that has bid on them or has the highest bid, there's no bid there yet, they get to go to my big box. What they do is they say, all right, you had the highest bid on the Bears, pick a number between 1 and 20. They say, I don't know, number 2. We open up spot number 2. This is a 2025 Archives blaster. There's a little hint if you guys want some archives, you know. That's what you guys want to do. We'll do 5 wheel spins for the NFL teams, 5 wheel spins for the MLB teams, a potential of 10 winners and 10 free packs given away just by bidding on tomorrow night's breaks early. Again, you can wait to bid to tomorrow, but why wait when you can bid now and then you get rewarded if the wheel lands on a team you have the highest bid on? So, if you guys want to get some bids in, get them in now. Let them fly. Remember to bid responsibly. Anything that you do bid on, you're responsible for paying for. If you do win them for tomorrow night, so bid responsibly. And then we'll spin those wheels after the break concludes, before the recap tonight. See if we can get you guys some extra free packs in your hands. Again, you don't have to bid. Not required. Expected. It's just something I like to do for you guys, man, because why not? If you're going to bid tomorrow, you might as well bid tonight and then get some free packs to win that you can rip and pull some cool things. You should create a Plinko board. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Here soon, I'm getting some stickers from Gert that are gonna cover up the clearness of them. They're like just gonna put on top. And then that way I can change the blasters out every night like I did on the big box where they're in different spots. Right now, I just can't because I don't have VS. You know, you can see through. So take advantage of that. Why you can't? You can literally look at the box and kind of get a good idea of what might be in there. Now, I'm not going to tell you because it's random. But there's some great blasters in there. We got Archives, Dawn Russ, Totally Certified, Absolute, Update, some NBA hoops, some Tops basketball, NFL, MLB, NBA's all that's in there. So it's a great time, man. And win some free packs. I appreciate you guys bidding. I try and give back to you guys as many ways as I possibly can. This is one of the ways I like to do a little extra giveaway for you guys for just getting some bids in for the next day. All right. We're rocking and rolling. We got a half of update for my baseball crew. Now, we do have a topper pack in here that we'll do a coin flip for. You guys know the rules, heads or tails, majority rules. If you guys call it correct, we do it tonight. If not, it goes to the second half hobby break, which I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if I've scheduled it out quite yet for update. I've got a quarter coming up next week. So chat, heads or tails, let me know. 1, 2. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
1, we are going to the left side. Left 1 pack in there. We should have a total of 10 packs in here. 20 pack hobby. Drew likes heads. Chat, what do you guys like? Heads or tails tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're divided right now. Heads and tails. Chat, let me know. Heads or tails? Heads or tails? We're 2 for 2 with the last 2 coin flips. Chase is in with tails. No, not yet. You're good, Mike. We still got the Phoenix. That'll be after this box. Chat's on tails. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. You got heads.
It is heads, so we'll go to the next update break, brothers. Or next half update break. All right, giveaway here. Even if you're not in the baseball break chat, football, baseball, maybe you're just watching alongside with the homie tonight. Guess the team for the first rookie card. Make it easy. CJ, what's Crispy been up to, man? I haven't heard from him in a minute. He did that Dawn Russ like draft break with us, and then I haven't heard from him in a minute. I've seen him pop up in the Discord a couple times, but that's about it. He's just out fishing. Okay. I can't hate on that. Can't hate on that. Nothing wrong with a little fishing, man. Canzone. Cade Strode. Rocker. Giveaway, by the way. Orioles. I got a rushing. Martin. Ryan Rollison. Connor Thomas. Logan Evans. Yohel Ponzo. Mason Fluharty. Ooh, Nathan Wiles, Braves, CJ, 9 out of 10. How about that, my man? It's got some card dust on the back of it. Dude, I've never seen an acetate update. That's nasty. Maggot, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me go grab it. Oh, actually, I got a Zion right here. I got a Zion right here. Holy smokes, man. What a cool card. Some really unique ones tonight. Out of 10, Nathan Wiles. We'll got a mag on it, and then we'll look at it for PSA as well. Dude, in the acetate, it looks kind of crazy in the Zion. Beautiful. Second Zion of the night. And a Legends Unite. Judge. That does. That's pretty sharp, man. Acetate. That's cool. Dodgers. I got a Denzel Clark. Matt Shaw. Kobe Mayo, of course. Why not here to Cam's Cards? Kevin Pillar. Caleb Durbin. Nolan Jones. Chandler Simpson. Blanco. Luke Keishel. Twinkies. Dollander. I like that. I like that a lot right there for the Rockies. And our last one is a Paxton Schultz for the Blue Jays. Holy cow, it's 37-18 in the first quarter against Milwaukee. I wish I had RWD here to fill me in. I'm not sure much about Nathan Wiles, to be honest. I know he's definitely not the top of their young pitchers. The top of the tops, Caminetti and Schwallenbach. Nathan Wiles is someone I really haven't heard too much about. Gordo might have an idea. I'm really not sure. RWD's on vacation to Chicago right now, I believe. He's meeting Gert tomorrow, I think. Ben Rice, I like that. Chase, Connor Joe. So he's still young. Plays pitch for tomorrow, traveling 3 hours for basketball. So, dude, you guys are playing a lot of basketball. Is your son some good at hoops, Anders? I got you. I'll pick. Yeah, for sure. I'll make sure you get taken care of. Is he doing like AAU? What is he doing? Gunnar Hoglund. I miss playing basketball. Brett Lauder. I need to join a men's league. Braden Fisher. Marcelo Mayer. Josh Naylor. Bay. A little Rangers action. Jacob DeGrom. Only threw one game last year in his debut. Had a bad debut. Okay, so we really haven't got too much of a scene of him yet. Or all the Chapman. Okay. I appreciate the deets, Drew, helping me out. Helping everybody out. I wish one thing that'd be really cool to have during the streams is like a little AI that we could ask sports questions. That could like pull stats for us, you know? Oh, we pull a Drew, like a Nathan Wiles. And it would pull up like some stats on Nathan Wiles in the chat. That'd be cool. I've always wanted to do something like that, but YouTube just doesn't have good plugins for the chat. As like Twitch or some other platforms. All right, get back to the packs. You know, he would definitely be down to trade for it or buy it from you, usually, maybe. I would say confidently. Let me just say 3 different ways there. I don't know if he'd have any Patriots. RWD, I don't think has ever bought a team in the break from me that is not the Bears, a baseball team. That's about it. It's Braves 99.9% of the time. 0.1% of the time he'll grab a different baseball team just to hang out. And then if he's feeling really frisky, the 0.0001% of the time he'll grab the Bears because he likes the Bears. Arias. So he might not have any Patriots in the collection. Brooks Lee. Zach Veen. Karsten Palmquist. Taylor Miguel. Juan. Randy. Tyler Owens. Ryan Miller. Alex Verdugo. Ooh. Justin. Twinkies. And a Lumber Kings. Athletics. Drew, you rocking A's today? I think you are. Yeah, you are. Heck yeah, man. Drew, do you guys have anybody out of Bowman draft? Anybody you guys drafted in the most recent one? I was kind of freshening up on the draft just this afternoon, kind of making sure I was at least familiar with some of the players. I don't remember the A's having a high pick. I think it was the middle. Jamie Arnold, okay. Are any of them highly, highly sought after? JoJo. Carlos Duran. Oh, wow. Trenton Brooks. Sweet. Okay. Doug Nikhazy. Christian Campbell. Dalen. Drake Baldwin. Zach. Brian King. Ramon. Ooh. Blanco. One more. Justin Hagenman for the New York Mets. I forgot you guys got Leo Deveris, man. That's crazy. You guys got Deveris. Oh, you literally said Mason Miller. That's what I was about to ask. Was it part of that Mason Miller trade? Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, one of my favorite players, and this is gonna. If Gordo's still away, Gordo's gonna hate me. I love me some SGA for my Thunder. Hey, you might as a Kentucky guy or a Kentucky fan. All his rookie cards, he's in Clippers uniforms, and I'm like, I haven't bought one because it's just like he's in a Clippers uniform. It just doesn't feel like my collect. I can't find one that I like so much that I'm like, I can get over the fact he's in a Clippers uniform and spend that amount of money. If it was $1, that'd be different. Kind of thing. I'm like, cool, I'll take that for $1. Dana, Ryan Fitz, Twinkies. If you're scrolling through TikTok and there's a wife collecting Twins cards, it's his wife collecting his cards. Wilmer Flores, Chase Petty, Munzo, Cody, Tyler, Vasquez, Augustin, Sagasi. How about a Chandler Simpson and one more? Kyle Hart for the Padres. I had to. You have any Donovan Mitchell rookies, Gordo, from when he was a Jazz guy? He was drafted Jazz, correct? He wasn't anywhere else before Utah. He went from Utah to Cleveland. That's all he's traveled, right? NBA rookies just get so expensive. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, obviously, I don't. I would have been before I was really collecting when he got into the league, but. Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, I forgot about that. He doesn't get talked about enough. For how successful of a career he's had, no one even mentions Donovan Mitchell. When they talk about, like, top shooting guards, what is he? I would say he's top 5 shooting guard in the league. Maybe I'm missing a couple guys. I'm not counting point guard shooting guards. But just, like, pure shooting guards, he's probably a top 5 shooting guard in the league. Never gets mentioned. Never once. Miles. Eric Orzi. Randy Rodriguez. Yeah, dude, I've watched that dude dog walk Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Steven Adams out of the playoffs in 6 games. And it took a 37-point playoff comeback to even make that series go to 6 games by Oklahoma City. So underappreciated for his talent. Christian Campbell, Dalen, Paddock, Austin. What did you guys give up for him? Was he a free agent addition or did you guys trade? I think Utah went through a rebuild and they just traded him off, if I'm not mistaken. Isaac. I got a Brant Rooker on the All-Star Game Refractor. And an Eric Haas for the Brewers. Oh, that's another soft sleeve. I'm an idiot. Like he's much closer now. Anthony Edwards is a couple of years younger, if I'm not mistaken. At least 4 years younger. He's very similar in skill, in my opinion, to Anthony Edwards, but doesn't get any. Like Anthony Edwards, they were trying to crown at the top of the league a year ago. Like they were like, this is the new face of the league. Now he's made the Western Conference Finals. He did. Rodriguez, Drew, Jamie, Grant Wolfram, Lil Baldwin. I do like some Ant, though. I like Ant a lot. When that dude's going, he's going. He's aggressive. He can jump out of the gym. He can shoot. He talks, which I think is great for the league overall. Marcelo Mayer, Roki. By talks, I mean he talks a smack. He's very expressive, which I like a lot with a superstar. I do. Lugo. As long as they're being expressive, not like John Morant. John, Alvarez. I got a Roger Maris. 3 firsts and Sexton kind of has gone downhill, so I don't hate that. Markkanen's a tough one to give up, but I'd do it. Yeah. Shane Smith right there for the White Sox. And if you really think about it, the Grizzlies got, if not more, probably about the similar package for Desmond Bane from Orlando. Then you guys, and Desmond Bane doesn't hold a candle to Donovan Mitchell. In my eyes. In my eyes. And you guys only give up 3 firsts, Sexton and Markkanen. Sexton in college, by the way. Let me restock top loaders 1 sec. Colin Sexton was a dog at Bama, man. That dude, he kind of put Alabama basketball on the map, if you could say. Ran through Oklahoma. I think that's when we had, was that the Trae Young year? He was fun to watch in college. It's like a stock market. Like sometimes superstars are worth a lot, and then sometimes they're not worth anything. Like that haul the Thunder got for Paul George, astronomical. Like it has literally changed the next 15 years of our franchise. And then the Magic gave them a very similar package to get Desmond Bane. Like what? And then Ja Morant might get traded for a bag of chips. Now, he's kind of done that to himself by being just a straight-up idiot, but I agree. Sometimes NBA trades fall off. It's weird. It's like a who's buying and who's not. Although we're getting to the point with NBA contracts where the contract doesn't even matter. Like you could say, hey, 5 years, you're going to be here in Oklahoma City playing, and by year 2, he's like, I'm done. And he'll never play again, and he's just going to wait till he trades himself, and he's just going to tank his value. I hate that, man. I hate that about the NBA. I think it happens in a lot of sports, but mostly it happens in the NBA, and it really just ruins it. Like, what's the point of a contract? It just determines how much money you're going to make over 5 years. It means nothing about who you're going to play for. Soler, which is just a big bummer. I remember the days early in the NBA where, like, if you signed a contract, the fans of the franchise went crazy because it meant 5 more years of stability. It meant 5 more years of, like, greatness of a player. And it just means nothing now. Christian Campbell. Kiro. Cody Bellinger. Matt. Mickey Gasper. How about a Matt Shaw for the Cubbies? Chris, there you are, brother, on the Matt Shaw player, man. Now, I will say, Giannis Antetokounmpo has been a stand-up guy through his trade request. I don't think anybody thinks he's happy there in Milwaukee right now. And he's yet to come out and say, now he's kind of signaled like, hey, I'd be happy with the trade. But he's not came out and be like, I demand a trade or I'm not playing. Nice Augustin right here. Augustin and Christian Campbell go to the podium. And then poor news on Jimmy Butler, man, for the Warriors. Warriors are... It's a bummer because I do love me some Steph Curry, man. I do love me some Steph Curry. We still have the Phoenix box. Somebody messaged me on eBay. We still have the Phoenix box for the NFL, brother. Matt Gorski. Jake Berger. Blaine Krim. Mick Abel, Jackson Jobe, Nick Enright, Max Kelper, Mets, Patrick. I got a Marcelo Mayer for the Boston Red Sox. Will Smith refractor, and how about a Luis Rockstaff? All right, Chad, we got 2 more boxes left tonight. We got 1 for football. We got 1 for baseball. We got some Phoenix. We got some Cosmic coming up. And then we'll do our giveaways. If you guys haven't got your bids in for tomorrow, you can do so at any point to try and win some free packs. Tomorrow night, Bowman Draft is here. Cosmic. We got some Totally Certified, which was like the product of the year in 2024. It was really, really, really good. Alongside some more Phoenix, which has just been incredible. Gordo, you go to any Cavs games? I don't know how far you are from Cleveland. I just know you're Ohio. You get to go to any Cavs games at all? move these on over here real quick, brothers. All right. Phoenix. We got our last half of Phoenix. Brothers, numbered auto men, whatever comes first is the giveaway here. Guess 2 teams. Guess 2 teams. Let's get a free pack out here, man. Guess 2 teams. What? They charge 60 for parking? Oh, that's ridiculous. I don't know where the stadium is at for Cleveland. Oklahoma City, like, they don't have a parking lot for the arena. Like, there's no parking lot, but you just park anywhere downtown and walk. I park at a Bass Pro, maybe a block and a half from the stadium. Walk, stop, get food halfway there. I can't imagine. You're SoCal, right, Drew? I remember I went there and visited my cousin, and it was like, I don't know, you might have the rate better now. He lived in Sausalito, north of San Fran. He was out there for Coast Guard, and he lived just north of the bridge. Just to cross the bridge was like, I want to say it was like $19, roughly $18.75. 18 this way, 18 that way was like 30 something. That's crazy. See, ours is downtown, and like they have lots where you can pay, but like it's like you can park here for 20, or you can park here for free, and this is a 300-foot difference. RWD, BMAT, gentlemen, how are you, brothers, man? That's crazy. 45 minutes isn't that bad. We're about 30 from where I grew up at from the arena. It was always, especially when the tickets were $5 when we were rebuilding. It was a good time to do when I was in college or in high school and just had nothing to, had a free Wednesday night and had $12 in my bank account kind of thing. That's crazy. Nick, how about a Jim Everett Pandora? Kyle Shanahan, Travis Kelce, A.D. Mitchell. So one of my biggest pet peeves about living here in Kansas is not pet peeves. Just no live sports. Like, that's the thing I miss most about being closest to civilization. No live sports. Like, Kansas State football is cool, and they got a great fan base, but it doesn't touch OU football, Thunder games, stuff like that. Dylan Sampson. Ooh, Kyron for the Rams. Ryan. Hey, you never know, they could be in the Super Bowl here pretty soon out of 199. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. I like these Pandoras. Beautiful orange, my man. Beautiful orange. Slap that up there. How about a Brock Bowers? There are rumors. The Raiders, starting in 2026, might be one of the best teams for breaks if I'm doing a mixer. They're going to have Brock Bowers from 24, Gene T from 25, and it looks like they could take Fernando Mendoza in 2026. Now, that is early and way too early to tell. But if they do that, you could get a tight end, star running back, and who knows about a quarterback in a single break. Saquon Barkley and Xavier Legette. Oh, that'd be so sick. That's what my buddy does. My buddy he lives like south side of the city, but central part of the city is where the arena's at. He'll go to work. He's like 5 minutes at work from the stadium, but he lives like 35 minutes from the stadium. He'll go to work. On game nights, he'll work a little bit later. Go to a bar, get some food, have a couple drinks, go to the game. Since he worked late, he shows up 30 minutes later to work in the morning. And he's like, I miss traffic. I don't have to deal with traffic on the way home. I get to watch the Thunder game, and it works out for him. Like, that's a pretty good system. Until you have kids, and then you got to get off to go take the kids home or something crazy. Scatabo! I like that, New York. Mike. I love these contours. Xavier Worthy, Kansas City, Anders, Michael Pittman, Jamar Chase, Sam Laporta, Lions. The Chiefs and Royals were kind of doing what you're talking about, Gordo. They would charge ridiculous amounts for parking. I'm sure at some point maybe you've seen the facility they use. It's literally like outside of Kansas City. You can't park anywhere. Like, here's a highway, here's the stadium. There's nothing around it. It's just like an off-ramp in the middle of nowhere. So, like, you can't park anywhere. I mean, you could if you wanted to jog a quarter, like 2.5 miles. And they just charge like $40 for a casual baseball game. And it was like, what? This is more expensive than our tickets, and we had good tickets. Chris, Nathan Wiles, 9 out of 10, acetate. Really sharp looking card. We got it out of the update hobby tonight. Pat Bryant. Jinx. Yeah, I like that for the Raiders. I love these silver Thunderbirds. T. Caleb. That little Jared Goff for the Lions. Oh, I'm glad you're... RWD, what's your thoughts on Nathan? We were kind of just doing some... We were trying to figure it out. I was like, I wish RWD was here because he would know. We learned that he had one start in his debut. It wasn't great. That's all we know. Any thoughts on Nathan Wiles you could share with the class with your expertise of the Atlanta Braves? Oh my goodness, I'm getting low on soft sleeves. I need this order to show up pronto. I got 3 packs left. Oh, I got a soft sleeve about 100 here from tonight. Oh, brother. Let me make a trip to Target. All right, what do we got here? Something a little thicker. I like thick. I love thick. Carson Sure. Ooh, and a Travion at a 199. Patriots, CJ. What a patch. These Phoenix boxes are incredible. These Phoenix boxes are incredible. Look at that Travion. Give that a bang, man. He's one of my favorite running backs out of the class. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful Patriots patch right there. My goodness, 178 and a 199. I called it. I took a shot. I'm grabbing you a Zion. I know you can ask one, CJ. Beautiful, man. Again, brothers, if you guys ever want a Zion mag, they're $4. Mag and PSA. I got you, brother. I got you. I was already getting up. Dude, that's a sick patch. That might be the best Patriots patch I've seen, minus like the head of... That I should say that I pulled. There's obviously ones that have like the head of the Patriot. My goodness. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that patch, man. That's just sharp. Beautiful card right there, CJ. Congratulations. Tori, Trey, and Hafuenga. I think that's his name. Probably butchered that. Sorry, Broncos fans. All right, last pack for the football crew tonight. I got a Baron. Ooh. How about a Joe Theismann? Commanders. Anders. 168. Out of, what, 199? 89? 99? 89. There we are, Commanders. Oh, the new ones? Let me know how they work. I'm sure they're like better than like the regular one touches because they get scratched up so fast, the regular one touches. So I hope they're like that. So I could like, you know, for if you don't want to have a full on Zion mag with like a label, you can have like just one touches. I like the Zion mags with labels though. Just, it makes it look cool. Out of 189, I'm sorry. George Pickens and a Jalen Hurts. Regular Zion or regular one touches are just so like, I feel like you almost got to top sleeve the one touch to get it, not have to get scratches everywhere. You know what I mean? Like a month in storage and you pull it out and it looks like a cat's been playing with it. It's like, what? Like, what kind of plastic are we making this out of? All right, brothers. Our final box tonight. If you haven't got your bids in for tomorrow, you can get those in now. Again, Bowman Draft, Cosmic, going down tomorrow. All right, chat. Let's ride. 1, 2, 3. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 3.
3? All right, brothers, sisters from around the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess the team for the first rookie card here. First rookie card. Last box of the night. And then we're going to do our big box giveaway. Blink right there to get some bids in for tomorrow. And then we'll spin some wheels. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bids for tomorrow night so far, my friends. So if you want to get some bids in, you're more than welcome to. Plenty of chances. Bowman Draft rocking tomorrow, Cosmic. And then Friday, we'll have Free Up Pack Friday, and then we don't have anything on Saturday. First rookie card here, chat. First rookie card. Gordo going to Mets. Ooh, what a layup. All right, here we go. Cosmic. Blake Snell. Paul Goldschmidt. Ooh. I like these. These are cool. Stella Nova. Jackson Joe for the Detroit Tigers. B-Matt on some unpaid magic. What a sharp card, man. A little die cut action on the Job. Sharp, my man. Beautiful. That's cool, man. That's a good looking one. Stella, Nova, Jackson, Joe for the podium, and a Choyo. Tigers are the giveaway winners. Our first rooks, chat. First rook. What do we got up next? Kate Horton. Nick Kurtz for the Oakland A's. I love that. Drew. How about a Jackson Holiday light speed? And a Brooks Baldwin. I thought I was going to say Drake Baldwin. It was a White Sox uniform. Threw me off for a minute. All right, next pack up. Good luck, good luck. I got Eliot, Matt Olson, Chase Jung, and a Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies. Detroit, B-Matt heating up down the stretch here of some Cosmic. Real, that's perfect. Ooh. Is this an autograph? It is, I think. First on print to 75, auto chat. Austin Wells of the New York Yankees. First on Brent brother. How about it? How about that? First on print, Austin Wells. Beautiful. Give that a bang, Yankees. Bang! It's CJ, there you are, brother. That's sharp, man. Oh my goodness. Wow, our second cosmic auto. Zion coming up, yes sir. That's incredible, man. That's incredible. That is incredible. Austin Wells, first on print on the Cosmic Auto. Good stuff. Beautiful. And about a Ben Rice and a Will Smith. Man, look at those two up there. That's a great night right there for you, CJ. Patriots, Yankees. That's a great night. Your team. God, that's a sick patch. All right, last pack. Here we go. Good luck. I got an Angel. Jose. Whew. 103 to 199. How about a Christian Walker for the Astros? Mr. OTP. Beautiful for your squad. And a Willie for the San Francisco Giants. What a great quarter right there of some Cosmic tonight, my friends. Absolutely stellar. All right, chat, final call for bids for tomorrow night. If you guys want to get some bids in, we got more Cosmic going down tomorrow. We got Bowman Draft, some Sonic for your 2022 rookie chases. For sure, yeah. Absolutely. Are you covering the Zion still from or is, let me know what the plan is on that. I got your RWD, yeah. Okay, that's cool. So I'll still ship it in the Zions, but I gotta put it away. For sure. Good deals, brothers, good deals. Holy smokes. The amount of stories, and by the amount of stories I've heard, people have not been able to hit autos out of Cosmic. We've hit in 2, I think, back-to-back boxes. Mr. Gordo, have a great night. Congratulations on the Cavs win tonight, my friend. Hang in there. Hopefully the week gets better, man. I'm rooting for you. For real. Go to your happy place, Gordo. Go to your happy place. Guardians win the World Series. Blocked by James. Go there during this stressful week for you, man. Go to it. Wells card raw. Let's take a look. I can look it up for you real quick since we're just waiting on our final bids. By the way, chat, final call for bids. Austin Wells. Auto. Cosmic. Out of 75. I forget the name of the out of 75 green. I wish BMAT was here. Raw, looking at 50, it looks like. Wait, that's 20, yeah, 2025. $50 raw. First on print, maybe get 10% more. Maybe 55, 60 if you're lucky. There's a SGC 10 for 300. Let's see what the sales are. Oh, the sales are a little bit lower. I don't know about PSA 10. So I can't find any slabs. So it looks like raw 35 before ship, 30. Awesome. First on print though, you might be able to get a little bit more dough for it. As a Yankee though, he could be a guy that, you know, if he does get good and blow up, he's a Yankee. Good one to hold on to kind of thing. And it's Cosmic. Cosmic is like one of the most coveted sets. I mean, there's some other ones that are really coveted as well. Chat, final call for bids. Final call for bids, my brothers. I'll put it aside for you, RWD. Wait, I think you got in. I was gonna say, make sure you grab a spot this week. I think you grabbed a spot Wednesday or Monday, right? Yeah, so you're good already, unless you want to get another break. You've got your shipping label from Monday, so I'll have that out on Tuesday. RWD, I hope you and Girk have a great time tomorrow, man. All right, let's do our wheel spins, my friends. Let's do our wheel spins. All right, let's get the big box out. 5 NFL, 5 MLB. Bowman draft tomorrow. Cosmic tomorrow. It's gonna be a great time, man. I'm really excited for that. A lot of different chases for baseball tomorrow. On a Thursday as well, so always take advantage of those really great deals that Thursday offers. All righty. NFL wheel. 5 spins coming up. Let's see if we can get any winners tonight, my friends. Any winners? Broncos. No bid there. Great night for the Broncos tomorrow with a 2024 totally certified box. Those things are bangers, man. That's about it. Now he is banged up, unfortunately. Packers. No bidski there. 3 more NFL spins. 3 more NFL spins. We already had the Broncos. Doesn't count. I'm going to eliminate them off the board. Nobody, Tennessee. Two more. Dude, what is up with the wheel tonight? Playing on the same teams. What do we got here? 49ers. The Brownies. Nobody. All right. To the MLB wheel. I hate these ads. What do we get? Pirates. I believe the Pirates have a very big chase at Bowman. Nobody on them. 4 more. See if we get any winner tonight. My goodness. Nobody raised. I mean that's probably respectable. That is Wonder Franco for tomorrow night. That's a spike way for tomorrow. Phillies. B-Matt, we got a winner. We got 2 more spins. B-Matt, you awake still? He popped in for a split second earlier. Angels. Nobody Angels. If not, I can randomize one for B-Matt. Bro, all the wheels are laying on the same team twice now. That doesn't count. Spinner again, spinner again. Cardinals, nobody there. All right, last and final spin tonight, my friends. Double Phillies, Astros. We got anybody on the Astros? Nobody. B-Matt, you are our sole winner tonight, my friend. Give me a number between 1 and 20. What are you feeling, brother? You are the number 2. He's already in on it. He wants that archives. He wants that archives. Good man, B-Matt. There you are, sir. Congratulations. Enjoy your free rip. Thank you for getting some bids in early, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for those who did bid tonight. If not, you'll never acquire it or expect it. Bowman draft. I'm excited for tomorrow night's breaks, man. I really am. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of products we haven't done in a long time, like totally certified to make sure return, and that was like Phoenix and Revolution is right now in 2024. Those things just banged. They were absolutely incredible. I do like Plinko. I do like Plinko. I did not realize I did not have bids today. Oh, for tonight. Yeah. No big deal, man. I appreciate you grabbing some on the end page. And that's going to RWD now. All right. I'm going to put that on the front, too. Right. Recapping out tonight. We had some sick cards tonight, brothers. Great way to kick off the week as the breaks only get more plentiful. Again, strange week this week, my friends. Again, nothing Saturday. So it's just tonight, tomorrow, Friday. And then we're back on Discord Sunday night as well for some good ones. And those are open for claims as of right now. Don't forget about those. RWD, have a great night, brother. Austin Wells. Look at that one for PSA. Put RWDs over there. Anders got a cool out of 10 auto. All right. Starting us up. Will Smith. Drake May out of 99. Beautiful Patriots. Little color match action. I got a Cam and Eddie. Cash Mayfield Padres out of 99. Lazaro Montez. Dallas Turner. Brooks Baldwin. Cam. Oh, for sure. For sure, man. Get back. I guess I was going to say get back to the... But it's just back to ATL. That's the short nickname for it. Blake Krim. Christian Campbell. Marcelo Mayer. Yeah, good. I mean... What day are you flying back, RWD? Do you know? I don't know how bad Atlanta's supposed to get hit by the storm. I know Tennessee's supposed to get smoked apparently now. And again, winter storms, it's going to be all or nothing. You never know. Drake Baldwin. Another Ben Rice. Jacob DeGrom. Kobe Mayo. Montez Sweat. Mikael Williams. I mean, look at some of these. I mean, that's an out of 10 out of Photogenic, which is just really good. Look at that. That's Roman Anders. Great dude, great human. Austin Wells, Cosmic Auto, first on print. We're looking at that for PSA. Travion Henderson. Yeah. It will be. It definitely will be. I think we're supposed to get like 4 inches. I've seen models that have where we're at getting like 8, and I've had models that we get like a dusting. 178 to 199. I mean, that's another good looking one. We're looking at this one for PSA. No worries if not. I'm going to put it right here just in case. Dylan, Everett, Augustin, Roki. My parents have to go back up to Minnesota to go back to Mayo. My mom's like, she has to get like rechecked or whatever. And so they left early. They're leaving early to try and get to Kansas City before the storm hits. You have this exact card? That's crazy. Same patch, like similar patch, or is I got a few different exact cards, but that's the best. Oh, that's the best one. Okay, yeah, you know it. I pulled it. It's the best one. I'm kidding. That's too cocky. Zach Bean. That is a nasty patch, man. Luke Keishel, Dalton Rushing, A.O. Maynard, Tyler Show, Tears, Prater. It's always funny to me. You could get this card right here. Same numbering. You could get 174 out of 199. And it could be an all-white blank napkin patch. Or you get the 178. It's a quad-colored, like, side of the number patch. It's so crazy. I don't know how that breaks down. Job, love that. Pat Bryant. Angel. Sick bot quarter at Cosmic tonight, man. Some really good ones. Jung. Jackson. Joe Theismann. Xavier Worthy. Kyron Williams numbered. Nick Martin. Job. Brent Rooker. Fitzgerald, Blanco, Tyler, Rhett, Denzel, Dollander, Quinn, Deontay, Caleb, Judkins, Cole Emerson. Oh, look, give me 1 second, B-Matt. Let me finish this recap, and I'll pull it up and give you an update. Caglione, Ladd, Ben. I want to say last I checked, it was in grading. Cade Horton, Barron, Ginty. Love me some Ginty, man. Raiders next year are going to be a fun team in breaks. Fun team. Top tight end, top running back, and a first overall pick quarterback, potentially, Marcelo Mayer. Matt Shaw, Christian Campbell, Dana, Augustin. Dude, there were some really good ones tonight, man. The kickoff a week, Brooks Lee, really sharp ones. Matt Shaw, DJ Giddens, Jaden Reed Silver, Blake Wright at a 299, Ty Jatavion, and a Cooper DeJean. Let me look at these for PSA. I got the Drake right there. Let me pull that PSA tab real quick for B-Matt. Since QA checks. Not too much longer, it looks like. It says estimated January 22nd. Clearly that's not happening because that's tomorrow. But it's in QA, which all it has is QA checks, grades ready, and then completing. So probably next week. If I had to take a guess. Yeah, from Pro Debut. All right, CJ, let's take a look at these, big dog. See what we can get. No. I get upcharged when I get billed right before shipping. So it would be... Because it'd be when grades are ready. Because when grades are ready is when the upcharge comes in. All right, see, just take a look. Good corner. Man, I always go cross-eyed checking PSA cards. I'm looking straight down at my camera. I like what I'm seeing on these corners so far, CJ. And he gets my fingerprint right there. Ignore that. I've liked a lot of the inserts so far, to be honest. I like what I'm seeing, CJ. I like what I'm seeing here, brother. What is that dead front? What is this? What? No. Wait. What? Ah! I've only seen this one other time. I wouldn't grade it. The stamping, see that right there? Number 15 pushed through, or 16. And the foil is showing up on the other side of the card. Do you do PSA grading or just checking to see? Yo, so I do the PSA grading. So if you, Drew, let's say you get a card pulled in Times Break. Let's say this was your card right here, and you're like, Cam, I want to get this graded for PSA. Do you want to Zion it, or do you just want to keep it in the top loader, CJ? What I'll do at the end of the streams is any card that you wanted to have looked at for PSA, we can look at it up close. That way we can avoid me shipping you the card, you looking at it up close, and then determining you want to grade it, sending it back to me, and then me sending it to PSA. So if there's any card in a break that gets pulled that you want to have graded, we can look at it at the end of the stream. If you determine it's good enough for grading, and I'll give you my thoughts as well if you want them. You take everything I say with a grain of salt. We send it to PSA. It's $35 up front. When the card comes back, I'll reach out to you. You owe $5 for shipping to ship that card back to you per card in that batch. Or you just buy into an eBay break that week whenever the cards come back, and I waive that $5 because you've already bought a shipping label on eBay, and I ship the card back to you. Sunday, if you go back on our YouTube page, we did our PSA reveal. It was a very, very small batch to our typical size. But at the end of the stream during the recap, we went through some of our slaps we had done. We do Pokemon, we do sports, basically anything. You want to do Express, we do that. Bulk, we do that. Pokemon, sports, baseball, hockey, whatever. You can mail them to me from your own personal collection. They can be cards from the break directly, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I give you my thoughts as well, if it's worth grading, if you want to look at it up close. But we also do send them the PSA as well to get graded. Okay, top loader, you got it. Austin Wells, look at this one for PSA. Our next batch should be going out here pretty soon. This batch is starting to fill up. Absolutely, man. I try and do as many things as I possibly can to be a one-stop shop. Top loaders, Zion Mags, PSA, breaks. I try. I'm selling wax on eBay right now if you want to go buy my Prism hobby box. Down the center of his head. I do that, yeah. I see it. It is faint, but it is there. You see it, CJ? Right there. Strong chance it does, yeah. Because you have like two. You got the one on his ear. Yeah. You could probably get away if it was like a tiny little dimple and still have a chance at a 10, but if everything else was like really, really, perfect and well done, but with two scratches, mag only, you got it, brother. Still a great hit, man. Cosmic autos are hard to hit. You're not guaranteed one per box. You've gotten two so far. Beautiful. All right, and then Travion. Now, this one's going to be a little bit tougher because it is thicker. I will give a sneak peek onto our next PSA batch. We had an RPA that somebody sent in that did very good enough in grading where it went up in value so much we got upcharged. So, there's always this shot. I say that with a grain of salt because thicker cards, typically 8, 9, every day of the week and twice on Sunday. 1% of your thick cards are actually going to get a 10. Good corner there, though. Looks sharp. The corners look great. Again, ignore my hands. My hands are sweating from trying to hold this stable. Surface looks really good. Check the edges on this patch. Yeah, they look good too. Check out the back. The backs, I believe so. I believe they count those as extra edges, if that's what you're asking. I've never seen it in writing, but it would make sense because, like, if, that patch edge was, like, falling apart, there's no way they'd give it a 10, right? I would hope. I don't know. My best guess is they would. Bottom left. I don't think that's damage. I think that looks good. I think that looks fine. I mean, I see what you're talking about. The light does hit it different. See if I look at it from over here. I think that's good. It's hard to tell because I don't know how they really grade it. I don't think really anybody does. Just compare it to the other corner. I think it's good. If that scares you, CJ, we don't got. I mean, if it's your decision. The only issue I kind of see, you know, to me that gives me some worry. You see how this light just kind of reflects here? See how it kind of looks like it's going up a ramp on that top edge? And it does it to all the edges on the back, which is really typical on mem cards, just the way that I think they're pressed. That's my only concern. I don't know how many points they'll dink for that, if they will at all. Because it's not like your edge is missing. It's not like your edge isn't sharp. You know what I mean? Send it. Let's do it. Okay, we'll send that one in. I'll still send you the Zion. And we'll be back tomorrow night, brothers. Don't miss out on some great Thursday night deals, my friends. Am I blind? There we go. Depth perception doesn't work. I'll send this. I'll get this one ready to go for you, CJ. All right, brothers, sisters from around the world, around the country, stay warm. We're back tomorrow night. We're back tomorrow night. CJ PSA. We're back tomorrow night. Again, I'm stoked for tomorrow night's breaks. I think they're going to be a lot of fun. A lot of good hit potential. A lot of cards with Bowman Draft for the baseball crew. Really excited to get totally certified back for the football crew. Alongside Fresh Box of Phoenix, we can chase, like, there's a lot of great autographs, numbers, and potential for the football break tomorrow night. That's all we got tonight, my friends. Bowman Draft, Sonic, Cosmic. Cosmic's been on fire the past week, man. It's been awesome. Be a light in a dark world. Make somebody smile. Join us tomorrow night for some great breaks. And that's all I got for tonight, my friends. Appreciate you all being a part of the Cam Fam and being a light in a dark world. Have a great night. Peace.